The year 1815 was marked by a series of strange events that would have a profound impact on European society. Among them was a massive volcanic eruption that turned the world upside down. I'm talking, of course, about the gigantic eruption of Mount Tambora that happened in the spring of that year. But could a natural disaster of this scale have inspired a famous author of the time to write a groundbreaking novel? Today, I want to explore a fascinating connection between the volcanic eruption and Mary Shelley's creation of Frankenstein. In 1815, the eruption caused widespread disruption to the entire social order of Europe. The massive ash cloud that spread across the continent, coupled with the year without a summer that followed, posed significant challenges to writers and society as a whole. This tumultuous period in history could have played a role in shaping the literary landscape of the time. One of the most intriguing examples of this is the story of Frankenstein, which would go on to become a classic of Gothic horror. But did the volcanic eruption really inspire Mary Shelley to write it? That's what we're going to find out today. The early 19th century was a time of great change in Europe, marked by rapid industrialization, urbanization, and a transformation of the literary climate. This was an era when writers like Lord Byron and Percy Bysshe Shelley were part of the vibrant cultural scene in London. Against this backdrop, a volcanic eruption in a remote corner of the world could have sparked a creative explosion in the heart of the British Empire. Mary Shelley's life was closely tied to her husband, Percy Bysshe Shelley, and their time at Lake Geneva, where she conceived the idea for Frankenstein. The tranquil scenery and the intellectual curiosity of the Lugar where they lived, so to speak, could have played a role in shaping her vision for the novel. This iconic work of horror was linked to the volcanic event in a way that's still hard to imagine today. Was Mary Shelley inspired by the massive volcanic eruption that she had experienced, or was it just a clever idea that captured the spirit of her time? The connection between the volcanic eruption and Shelley's work is more than just an interesting footnote in the history of literature. It's a reminder that natural disasters can have a profound impact on art and literature, often in ways that we least expect. Whether it's the eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 or a devastating hurricane in the 21st century, the influence of these events can be felt far beyond the world of literature. So, if you have any thoughts on the connection between the volcanic eruption and Mary Shelley's creation of Frankenstein, please do share them with me.